Hi, Cary Bever with Lucky Craft coming to you from Icast 2013 in Las Vegas. Got a really cool bait to show you. This is the new Skeet Magnum crankbait. Check out the size of this guy. These have been the rage in bass fishing lately. Not only that, the striper and muskie anglers are really big into them too, but this was specifically designed for bass. Notice it's a big bait, 3 1/4 ounces. Great big diving lip. Actually go down 25 feet. Casts a mile. Good hardware for big fish. Catch a lot of big fish on this bait. I've had an opportunity to fish it. I've actually had 3 fish over 10 pounds already this year on this bait. Really excited about it. You can check it out at Lucky Craft. Big bait. And for those shallower fish, we have the Skeet 110 MR. Notice this is a big bait again. Comes in at 2 ounces. But check this out. This is a square bill on steroids. Gives you all the benefits and features of a square bill. Goes through cover. I fish it through wood, down timber. It'll crawl right through it, just like a famous 1.5. But this is obviously a much bigger bait for much bigger fish. Throw it out there, it casts a mile, crank it down. The really cool thing is, this bait will go down as deep as 15 feet. So now you have a square bill that gives you the luxury of covering a lot of the water column. Again, good hardware, great finishes, everything you expect from Lucky Craft in a big, big size. This is the 115 flash pointer. Last year we introduced the 115 flash pointer. This year we now downsized it to a 100 model. Notice it still has the 3 hooks, great slender profile, small bill, so it keeps the bait up in the water column. This bait's only going to go down 2 to 4 feet. Makes it awesome for those early spring trips. In addition to the small 100, we added the great big 130. Check this guy out. Again, it's a 3 hook model, but when you're after those big predator fish, want a little bit bigger bait, this is the ticket. Notice it still has the slender bill. You're still talking about 2 to 4 feet, stays up in the water column, super good for those early spring fishing trips. We have the brand new 115 MR. What makes this bait different, first of all, is it has a different line tie configuration and a different bill. What that does is it allows this bait to go down 7 to 9 feet, gets it down there where the big fish live. Again, it's a 3 hook model, but it has a very unique weight transfer system in it. There's 3 balls in there that on your back cast go to the back of the bait. It just loads it up, and when you make your cast, they go forward and it just throws like a dart. You can cast this bait a mile. The baits roll through a little channel into that pocket, and it allows it to orient into a fish catching position very quickly. The bait doesn't rock and roll back like this. It will go just straight like that and suspend for you. Really works out good. You add some great new colors to it, you got a fish catching machine. Check them out. This is the new Pointer 100 XD from Lucky Craft. Check this guy out. Notice it's got the proven Pointer 100 shape combined with a big old XD bill. Allows this bait to get down 10 to 12 feet where those big bass lurk. Check out the new finish on this guy. This is one of the brand new flake colors. We call this the Happy Gill. It's got that nice purple shine to it like bluegills. Really calls out the big fish. The new Pointer 100 XD, extra deep. Big fish bait, gets down there. Great new colors. Grab some, check them out, catch some big fish. Got 2 great new products from Lucky Craft to show you. This is the time-proven LV500, but it's got the added twist of the spin, so it becomes the LV500 spin. Classic rattle bait. What makes it different is with this little blade in the front, you get some clicking and clacking as that blade is activated on your retrieve. So you get the combination of some vibration, the added click of this combined with the rattle of the rattle bait, and you get an awesome fish catching machine. The other thing that this little blade does is it protects your front hook. Really becomes important when you're fishing grass, fishing your rattle bait through wood. It's nice to have the extra protection of that bait. The other model is the LV200 spin. Now they look largely the same, but check this out. This one's got rattles in it. Sounds very familiar. This one is a little bit different. Notice there's no rattles or BBs in there, but yet when you shake it, it's got a very deep one knocker sound to it. And if you can see inside there, you'll notice there's actually no rattles, but there's a plate. And that plate is just a little bit smaller than the body of that bait. And so it makes a very loud clunk, 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 loud sound to it. Very unique, and it's very different, and I can tell you in my experience, it calls up big bass. Check them out.